News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and now 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
Into court we go. Good morning, everyone. It's Montana Morning. It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2015. Hopefully your St. Patrick's Day was fun and safe. Right now we have a cloudy sky. We've got 40 degrees in Missoula. Our newscast is sponsored by the Boot Barn, celebrating everyday heroes who work hard for their families. Big savings on work apparel and boots located in South Crossing. Our top story this morning, the trial of the City of Missoula versus Mountain Water Company and Carlisle Infrastructure gets underway today. As a matter of fact, in about 3 hours before Judge Karen Townsend in Missoula District Court. Following opening statements by both sides, the first two witnesses are scheduled to be Missoula Mayor John Engen and then Chief Administrative Officer Bruce Bender. The trial will run from now through April 2nd and will be streamed live via Missoula Community Access Television. The trial is open to the public. Both sides have already indicated that no matter what the outcome, the decision will be appealed to the Montana Supreme Court. A 28-year-old Hardin woman is denied charges that she caused the death of her own 6-year-old stepdaughter. The Billings Gazette reports Kirsten Oldbull pleaded not guilty Tuesday to deliberate homicide in the March 6th death of Kiomora Kiki Hogan during a hearing before District Judge Blair Jones in Hardin. She's being represented by Public Defender Clark Matthews. Oldbull is jailed on $1 million bail. Prosecutors allege Oldbull beat Kiomora while she was temporarily home with the girl on March 2nd. The girl was taken to Children's Hospital in Denver, where she died of injuries caused by a single forceful blow to the head. A Missoula woman, 23-year-old Jessup Akow, is in the Missoula County Jail after allegedly breaking into a man's home and beating him on the head with a tire iron, causing him serious injuries. Responding police officers found Gerard Archer had been struck in the head multiple times. He was bleeding profusely and was missing a large part of one of his ears. While being treated by medical personnel, Archer lost consciousness. He was transported to St. Patrick Hospital, where he was diagnosed with an orbital fracture, a broken jaw, a partially severed ear, and a possible brain bleed. Chief Deputy Missoula County Attorney Jason Marks details the charges.
She has been charged with aggravated burglary, assault with a weapon, and a misdemeanor charge of criminal mischief. And the felony charges involve a sentence of up to 60 years in the state prison.
Akow was remanded to the jail on $100,000 bond. U.S. Ambassador to China Max Baucus told Montana business leaders that they have the opportunity to capitalize on business with China as that country's economy continues to grow. Montana's former U.S. Senator spoke Monday evening at the Montana Chamber of Commerce's Manufacturing and International Trade Day banquet in Helena. The Independent Record reports the event brought in manufacturers from around the state to meet with federal and state contracting officers. Baucus says his most important challenge is to build the trust that the United States and China, quote, are in this together, end quote. He says China will be looking for clean energy alternatives and that the Chinese people are embracing online shopping, including ordering food from America. He says Montana could benefit from drawing Chinese tourists who spend an average of almost $7,000 per trip. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives may have shelved its controversial green tip ammo ban, but Montana Attorney General Tim Fox says the action doesn't go far enough. Justice Department spokesman John Barnes says Fox drafted a letter on Monday proposing the plan be completely destroyed.
Attorney General Fox thought it was important to reach out to his colleagues in other state AG offices and put together a coalition of AGs to voice their opposition to this. And so it came to a head. Tim and 22 other state attorneys general signed a letter sent to the ATF urging them to put this proposal away permanently.
According to Barnes, the green tip ammo ban comes dangerously close to infringement of Second Amendment rights within the U.S. Constitution.
The AR-15 is one of the most popular target rifles out there. And that's a big deal in Montana and elsewhere. We had lots of reasons for putting this letter together, but one of them was, if you ban this particular type of ammunition, if you follow ATF's rationale to its conclusion, it opens the door to banning a whole bunch of other rifle ammunition. That's certainly, in our minds, a real red flag in terms of Second Amendment rights.
The letter also describes how certain federal acts, like the Law Enforcement Officers Protection Act, will not be harmed if that proposal is eliminated. Senator Steve Daines delivered his initial speech on the floor yesterday and outlined his priorities as Montana's new U.S. Senator from the state. He discussed the need for state-based solutions to restore economic growth, including Montana energy.
Instead of working towards North American energy independence, President Obama continues to play politics with good-paying American jobs. Instead of advancing economic opportunity for hard-working Montana families, President Obama is instead perpetuating his war on energy and standing in the way of affordable made-in-Montana and made-in-America energy.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell applauded Daines on his first speech, as well as the devastations within the oil fields in the Northwest.
We have a depression in the eastern part of my state as a direct result of this administration and the EPA, and I know it's affected the great state of Montana as well. And so among the many insightful observations of the Senator from Montana, I particularly appreciate his thoughts about energy.
To hear Daines' full speech, you can visit our website at newstalkkgvo.com. Montana's unemployment rate dipped by 1% in January, down to an adjusted 4.4%. Montana Bureau of Labor and Industry Chief Economist Barbara Wagner says the reason January's numbers are just coming out now is because the unemployment rate model changed this year.
That often took out some variation in the unemployment rate, and that makes it look like a prettier chart, right? But it also takes out information about the economy. So this new model, one of the things it does is take out some of that smoothing process and allows the unemployment rate to be slightly more sensitive to economic changes.
Overall, Wagner says Montana added more than 3,200 jobs in January. Missoula will host the major Western USA Level 9 Girls Gymnastics Championships in April of next year. Kelly Durbin-Williams, founder of Mismo Gymnastics, made the announcement yesterday.
Mismo Gymnastics, in partnership with the Adams Center at the University and with help from the TVID and the Sports Commission, is thrilled to be bringing the USA Gymnastics Western Championships to Missoula, Montana.
Durbin-Williams stressed the prestige of hosting this particular gymnastics event here in Missoula.
There are only 10 levels in gymnastics, 10 being the highest, 9 second highest. There's only 2 meets, Easterns and Westerns, and we are hosting Westerns. 23 states will be represented, and that's the western half of the United States, from Missouri down to Texas, Alaska, Hawaii, and everything in between.
The meet will be held at the Adams Center on the U of M campus April 25th through May 1st of next year. Newstalk Times, 610.
Newstalk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Look for mostly cloudy skies today with occasional showers. Highs will top out in the mid-50s. Winds will be out of the west-southwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with our lows right around the freezing mark. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for KECI 13.